Hi guys, my name's Peter. I'm one of the sports podiatrists from Shoes, Feet, Gear, Brisbane Podiatry. Today we're talking about sesamoiditis, which is this inflammation and pain straight under the ball of the foot here. So underneath the foot, we've got these two little bones that are floating underneath the big toe joint. A lot of people don't realise there are two small bones there, about the size of a pea, and they're floating underneath there and working like a kneecap to help this big toe joint when it's bending and moving. They actually slide and move around there just like a kneecap. So we'll start off by drawing some anatomy on here. So we've got the metatarsal that runs down through here. This is a long bone that runs down through there. Then the actual bones that go up to the toe come through here. Underneath this joint, there's these two sesamoid bones, one that sits about here and one sits over to this side over here. Through those bones we have the flexor tendons that run down underneath the foot. They pass through those bones and down through to the toe, and that allows your big toe to flick down, and these little bones are the ones that help that tendon to work and stop it wearing out with all that force and tension going through it. So with a lot of impact or a lot of bending and pulling force through there, these little bones can get irritated and we get the inflammation building up around either this one towards the middle of the foot or the one towards the outside through there. It can get really, really inflamed where the whole toe joint itself puffs right up and acts very much like a broken toe, but these little bones are usually just getting irritated. So we need to pick a period of about 2 to 4 weeks where we stop that toe bending and we keep the tension out of it to allow this sesamoiditis to settle down, and then we need to work out why this is happening for some people. And you are prone to it if you have a foot like this where that big toe sits down a little bit lower than normal. That gives this high arch and it means we get a lot of impact through this big toe. So when we walk, we normally want to strike on the outside and slowly onto the big toe. But with a foot like this, the big toe slams into the ground. We get a lot of pressure and force and tension through here, and that's why we've got this callus building up through here. So this type of foot is really prone to those little sesamoid bones getting inflamed. So if you have pain under the big toe joint, pop in and see us at Shoes, Feet, Gear, Brisbane Podiatry.